as an optics industry leader for many decades. Our next guest is here to tell us about their latest very cool product. Senior Vice President of North American Sales for Celestron is Ben Hauck. Ben, welcome into Tomorrow. How you doing?
Doing great, Dave. Thank you very much for having me.
It's a pleasure, and we catch up with you here at the Showstoppers After Hour press event, where a whole bunch of us media type get to badger you guys and let us know what the new latest, greatest things are. And you've got a very cool latest, greatest thing from Celestron. Tell me about it.
We do. So we are here celebrating our 60th anniversary as a company, and we are introducing a revolutionary new product. This is called the StarSense Explorer telescope.
Nice.
Now, the StarSense Explorer telescope is very unique in that it incorporates the power of a smartphone device and proprietary StarSense technology from Celestron to automatically locate objects in the nighttime sky using a sophisticated process called plate solving. Wow. Sounds a little bit techie, yeah. Is a little bit techie, but the basic idea of it is pretty simple. The camera on your smartphone will actually take images live of the nighttime sky. It will then look at the star patterns in the night sky, and it will kind of do like it's fingerprinting the night sky. It'll look through its database and say, bam, we got a match. I know exactly where I'm pointed in the sky. From there, it can guide you to thousands of objects in the nighttime sky just instantly.
Because I'm looking at, for those listening on the radio have yet to see the video, describe what's on top of the smartphone, because it looks like almost a funnel device. I guess that's where it's sort of funneling the camera's view to the sky?
That's exactly right. So what we have here is what we call is the dock for your smartphone.
Got it.
And the dock has a mirror, and then it also has a mechanism that allows you to center the smartphone's camera over that mirror, so it's actually looking into the sky. So the starlight from the sky is going to bounce off of that mirror directly into your smartphone camera.
Nice. And then that's where your Celestron app, no doubt, is now taking over and doing all these algorithms and all the fun, fancy plating stuff.
That is exactly right, the plate solving stuff.
Yeah. And then it says, oh, the Big Dipper I'm recognizing. And now the Celestron Explorer DX is saying, oh, yeah, you think that's cool? Check this out. And now we see everything around it as well.
That's exactly right. You can either locate individual objects. So if you're like, hey, I remember back in astronomy class, they were talking about the Orion Nebula. I've never seen this before. You can actually slew the telescope directly to it, and the arrows on the screen will actually guide you to the object, and once you land on it, it will actually show a green bullseye, letting you know you are on the Orion Nebula. So it's great.
That is awesome. So those arrows are actually saying, keep going, keep turning, and I'll tell you when you're there. There. Now check out this particular nebula, for example.
That's exactly right. You can also go in and do something like a tonight's best, where this knows where you're located. It knows the time. It knows the date. So it knows everything in the nighttime sky, and it knows if it's a good object to look at. Some things are really faint. Yeah. Others are a little bit brighter. So it's going to know with this telescope there's a lot of cool things to look at. So right here it has a double cluster. You click on that, brings up a bunch of information. It even has an audio file so it can teach you about it, like having an astronomy professor out in your backyard with you.
I love it.
And then you just hit the locate, and then there's those arrows again. And as you swing the telescope over to that object, those arrows collapse down until you hit that bullseye. You look in your eyepiece, you're looking at the double cluster.
Wow. Is the Explorer DX available yet?
Yeah, they're available immediately at Celestron.com. And we actually have two different series. We have the StarSense Explorer LT and the StarSense Explorer DX. This is a DX model, so this is the deluxe model. These are retailing for $399, and there's two different models available.
$399.
Just
want to make sure it's not under $4. But
$399.
But honestly, that's a lot less than I thought you were going to tell me. I figured we were going to spend $1,000 on this for all that it does, and as big as it is, you got to check it out at intotomorrow.com. And then the light version or the LT version?
Yep, the LT version is $179, and there's two models there. So
and does it do similar functioning?
Yes, it has the same technology. The difference between the two series is the DX is going to have a larger mount, a larger tripod, and they also have larger optical tubes, which are going to gather more light so you can see fainter objects, more detail.
Ah, that's awesome. You got to check it out at Celestron.com. It's Celestron. StarSenseExplorer.com. Ben, thanks for spending a few minutes with us here at Showstoppers event, and good luck to you, and happy 60th anniversary. You don't look a day over 30.
Thank you very much, Dave.
Our pleasure. We're back with more from Las Vegas as we launch our 25th year on the air, bringing you further into tomorrow. I'm Dave Graveline, right here on the Advanced Media Network.